Okay, boys and girls, we're back for another week, and well, it's kind of new project day. It's actually what it's going to be. It's kind of new daily driver day, but we got to do some work on it before it can be that. So, and with that, I think you guys learned in the last video, the '73 Cadillac is gone. I sold it, and I believe I might have even mentioned this at that point. His mic is not agreeing with me today. Hang on, guys. Let's just stick it up here. See if... Hello? Can you hear me? Oh. Yeah. This is getting on my nerves already. But the van wasn't the only thing leaving. The GT6 is leaving too. And that is because I traded it back to a buddy for, well, this. This right here is an 84 Chevy G10 van. It is the short box van, not the long, like, conversion van. Overall, it's in decent shape, not terrible. Does need some rust repair, stuff like that. Definitely needs a rocker on this side. This is where most of the bad side is. It needs a new rocker on this side. This quarter panel's got some damage. This back doors are in really good shape. The doors over here need a little bit of work, but nothing too crazy. The rocker over here also needs a little bit of work. But this quarter panel, other than right here, is in pretty good shape. You open her up and look inside. She is basically a big empty slate. He got a bunch of parts to start doing some stuff with it, but didn't get very far with it because he was daily driving it, so he never had a chance to really stop and do any of it. He didn't take it off the road long enough. And ironically, about the moment he got to the point he was taking it off the road where he could do some of it, we decided to make a deal because he wanted the GT6 back. So it's not in perfect condition, obviously, which I'm kind of okay with. I don't really care that much. For what I'm doing with it, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to work. So I wanted something that I could throw some stuff in the back of, use it like a truck without beating up the wife's truck all the time. And this fits that bill. So it's a small block 350 with a TH350 transmission. And like I said, it was his daily driver. I'll shut that fan off. I don't know how much of that you can hear in the background. It was his daily driver right up till he bought a Tahoe about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and fixed a few things on it, got it to where it was daily drivable. Parked this before we made the deal to make sure the Tahoe was good to go. Was putting a bunch of miles on the Tahoe, and ironically, he went to move it this morning so we could get all this done, and that brake's locked up. I believe it was this one. Maybe it's the other one. Yeah, it's this one. Locked up. And it barely feels like... That one's working, but I think it only feels weird because this one's so weird. So, yeah. I was supposed to be able to just kind of hop in this thing and go and call it a day, and I wouldn't have to do anything that I didn't really want to do. That was supposed to be part of the deal, but this was an unforeseen thing. And, well, wife, as you guys know, the wife works at waving this thing around nowhere near my mouth. And as you guys know, wife works at O'Reilly's. So, new calipers, new pads, and new hoses, I think cost me $100. Whatever. And it's maintenance items for me. I'd rather go ahead and do them and know they're all good than go, well, you know, maybe they got 5,000 miles on them, maybe they got 50,000 miles on them. We don't know. We're just going to solve that problem by knowing it's all good, knowing it's all new. And, yeah. Now, he did tell me he needs a new hardliner into the back, but the back brakes do work. They just, I think he said a few months ago, the rear line got a pinhole in it, so he just hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. It was actually on his list of things he wanted to fix before I got the van, and I was kind of like, dude, I don't even care. Like, as long as it's got front brakes, I'm happy. That's about as good as any of my daily drivers ever are. It's hot. I mean, all my daily drivers are perfect running driving condition cars that have nothing wrong with them. Prime example, look at the Fiat. It is a pristine machine of reliability. But yeah. So, and honestly, the goal is I think this is replacing the Fiat as well, because the Fiat did kind of replace the Cadillac for daily driver duty. Because I knew I was trading it for some stuff. It's back here, you know, that 5.3, that transmission, some other things. So I knew the Cadillac wasn't staying, and I needed something in the long run. And I needed something I could drive year round. That was the Fiat. This may just be replacing that. Or hell, it's me. I might sell that, and there'd be something entirely different in 2 months. Who knows? It's hard to say. Yeah. All right. But I've rambled enough. On to what we're doing today is we're doing new front brakes on this. It needs done. That way I can drive it. And after that, well, you seen those nice fancy captain seats in the back. Seen these. I would really like to get 2 of these mounted up front because these seats aren't in the best shape. I think the passenger side seat's not that bad. Love the fact how short these doors are. This seat I don't believe is that bad. It's the driver's seat that's kind of shot. And I would like this seat to replace with that seat. But he says they're not a direct replacement, that I might need a different pad. I'm just curious if maybe if I dig a little deeper into these seats than he did, that maybe I can take this off and underneath there I can get the same bolt patterns on those. Or swap bases and put them on. That would also be cool. But before we bother that, we're going to do brakes. Well, it is kind of what I was afraid of. The rotor's got a bunch of damage on the backside. I could pull it off and try having them turn them, or I could just have the wife order me some new ones. I'm going to go up and see what the cost difference is. Go from there. I might just get new ones. I mean, because the front side's not bad. It's just the back side's got, I think it's a groove. It's either a groove or the pad literally melted into it, one or the other. Either way, I can't put new parts on with it. It'll just destroy the new parts. So, yeah, that's a bummer. But again, I would rather know it's new than guess. So, let's make a run to the parts store. Alright, so the other side went a little quicker than I thought it was going to. And we got it running because the battery's dead.
That's a 1-year warranty from 21.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I'm just, like me and Ryan talked about it. This thing was perfect. Well, perfect. Right up till he stopped driving it because he fixed the Tahoe, and then like now it's everything. Front brakes died, fucking battery died, everything died the moment it wasn't being used anymore. So, but all right, we're gonna try our first test drive, take it up to the auto parts store to return the cores, and probably just go ahead and grab a battery since that battery's that old. So And I'll just stick with the side post since it's already there and set up for it.
You should almost have enough in the cord to cover the battery.
It's only $30 in cord. It'll about cover about half the battery under you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Alright. I'll be back. Why are you idling so high? There we go. That's better. Maybe. Oh, god damn. This thing feels like a monster truck and I can't see shit. Huh? Fuck the tree, I'm more worried about the cars. What's it gonna do? Put another dent in it? Hey, adjust that mirror out. All I can see is the side of the van. That doesn't do me a damn bit of good. Keep going. Nope, too far. Way too far. Keep going in. A little bit more. A little bit more. Keep going. You went out a lot. Keep going. Jesus Christ. Okay, in a little bit more. I don't want to see you. There we go. Stop there. I can just catch the side of the van, so now I can see what's behind me. All right. Love you. I made a mess. Hey, it only has front brakes. Well, apparently those aren't doing much. Oh, here we go. If I hold the front brake completely. Oh yeah. Easy. Hey, it actually moves now and shifts. Weird. Oh, and the brakes do brake things, kinda. Next question is, how good is this master cylinder? We gotta do the back brakes yet. That's part of the reason why it's a little on the iffy side stopping still. Given, as we know, front brakes do 99% of the work. God damn. We might look into a new master cylinder. Yeah, I wonder if the brake booster's not doing a lot. Maybe that's what it is. This still takes a lot to get these brakes to do anything. I mean, it slows it down good. Just takes a second. This thing is weird to fucking drive. The nose is just so short, I can't get a feel for where it is. All right, we made it. So, changing the battery went well. Yes, that's the battery tray. What's left of it. This was apparently an ongoing problem because, well, that was there. I'm going to guess Ryan had it tack welded to whatever was there. There is like a big angle bracket that someone welded in that was underneath of that. Yeah, that's fun. All right, let's go back down to the house. Let's see how easy it starts now. Oh, what? Fucking perfect. Clunks down and hot. Fucking hot. Why do I keep driving things that don't have AC and try to kill me? Oh. decent. And they're stopping it. Not going to win no fucking fastest stop awards or anything, but they are doing the job. Probably should do the back brakes too. Back brakes need a new line. Told me that the brakes themselves work fine. Just a few months ago, the line had a pinhole, so he just put a plug in it for now. Oh. Shut up for me already. Apparently I'm done. Not bad. A little bit more of the inside. The inside of it looks good. The carpet don't, but the rest of it does. I think the next thing we're gonna do from here is I gotta go find some metal plates, and we're gonna try to do something about these seats, because I am not a fan of these seats. And we need, I don't know, I think he said no way to charge a phone in here currently. Might need to do something about that too. But as of right now, I can drive it. So, because this seat's just kind of not great. It is hot. And I'm way closer to the Nova than I thought. All right, hang on. That ain't gonna work. We're too close. All right, there we go. That's better. That's got to be 140,000. I don't believe for a second it's only 40,000. It's got to be 140,000. Or 240,000. Oh, fuck. That is a hell of a drop. This thing needs lower. It needs to drop like 4 inches. All right. There we go. That's problem number 1 fixed. Problem number 2 is definitely those seats. And the front tire. The front tire's kind of shot. We're gonna look and see what the other tires are we got. We have some things in here. Can't remember what all we got. But we got some stuff back there. What are those ones? Oh, Motorcraft Avenger GTs, 245/60. So that's a little wider, but narrow, but shorter. So maybe we'll try to put those on the back with the keystones. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing yet. We're gonna figure something out. Maybe we'll do some hunting on the marketplaces and see what we can find. But yeah, a little shorter tire with a 2-inch drop block in the rear and a 2-inch drop in the front. That'd be pretty all right. It's a 235/75 right now, so drop it to like a 235/60 and lower it. That'd look pretty good. Play hell for the speedo and anything on the highway, but be perfectly fine around here, which is all I really want it for. So I don't have a need to go out of town with this, at least not anywhere like where I gotta go 65, 70 for a long period of time. But hey, yep. I think once it cools back off a little bit here again, we're gonna try maybe taking the base off of one of these seats and see what's underneath of there, because these seats don't have that. And I'm wondering if I take those off of there, what's the other side of these ones look like? Oop. What does the underside of these seats look like? Can we see it easy enough? Yeah, are those welded to there? No, those are bolted on. Maybe. Can't see up under this well enough to see what all is there underneath of there. So it could have both options up underneath of that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the next thing we figure out, is get those seats, because I want those up there. Those are freaking minty seats. They look, and they're gonna be way more comfortable, especially with the handles and stuff. Oh, super comfort all the way around. Shut the doors in the right order, dumbass. All right, that is it for now. I'm gonna go inside and cool back off a little bit. I will talk to you guys in a bit. Well, all right, as you guys can see, it's gotten a lot later. Got the seats mounted. Don't look too bad. I'll show you guys again in the morning, like when there's actual light. But oh, got the back of it emptied out. It's got quite a bit of room in here for being a short box. It's gonna work great for what I want it for. So I've also noticed that with the doors shut, I can still see daylight. Is it both of them or just one? I don't remember. Yeah. I don't think that one's so much as it is this one. I don't know if we'll be able to see it with it being dark. We'll see. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, I can, but I doubt you guys can. So, yeah. Oh well. I'll show you guys again in the morning. But did good. I got quite a bit done today. So I think this is about where we're going to call it on the van though too. So I'll show you guys again in the morning, but
Tiny Butt wants the jungle gym.
Of course she does.
What? That? What? That one?
But
That was shaking the
yeah,
car. It was shaking me too.
not bad, is it? For what it is. It is what it is.
Enjoyable sketch.
You're not wrong about that. Ha ha ha. I'm just waiting to see the look on everyone's face when I pull into work in it now. That's gonna be the real interesting one. All right, I'll let you guys go till tomorrow morning, and then we'll come back and actually look at it in the daylight. I think these captain chair seats are gonna be a hell of a lot more comfortable than the ones that were in it. All right, boys and girls, show you this again in the morning now that you can see. Got the inside completely cleaned out last night. Whew, she's a bit warm in here. And got these minty seats actually mounted in. They need cleaned a little bit, but they're not terrible. They should be super comfy. Like, I'm actually kind of excited to drive it with that one in. So, and if you notice the handles are on the same side, it's because they're both passenger, or they're both drive. Yeah, I think this might be the end of this video for the van. Just a quick, simple little video on it, with us just getting it. Plan is to pretty much throw her directly into daily driver duty and start putting some miles on it and start using it for my work vehicle. Even though, I mean, I could just drive the Fiat, but Honestly, I think the Fiat needs to find a new home soon. I like it. It's a nice little car. It just, I'm over it. It was something I wanted to experience. I have done exactly that, and I think my mother-in-law wants it, so it might be time for it to go to her. That being said, you know, there is some things that's going to come back, and you guys are going to get to see it again on video, because, well, I'm not happy with the headlights at all. As you can tell by looking at them, they all point different directions. None of them's quite right. I have the screws and stuff to fix them. I think, considering we need to do body work to the Nova, what better to learn some rust repair on than this? So we're probably going to try to do some rust repair videos as soon as I can swing the extra cash to buy the patch panels, because, well, that very clearly needs done. So, and I looked it up, patch panels for like all the rockers are like 200 bucks. So we'll grab them. And then my buddy Brady has one of those like hammer things where you tack weld the little pin on and you can use it to pull them out. He's got one of them. He said we can try pulling out all this, see if that'll work, you know. And then, as much as I like the patina, this is the paint literally just kind of flaking off of this thing. So probably going to have to look at painting it after we do body work and just not have the patina. I know, I say get rid of patina and it's terrible. I agree. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just rock it with the body panels being done the way they are. But if we put that new door on, we absolutely got to do something with it, because it is bright shiny white and that is not going to look right on this. So we will probably, at bare minimum, swap that door and paint it gray, so, because that'll need done. But the plan is not to go crazy with this thing. It is to just clean it up some and, you know, daily drive it until I find something better, or trade it for something different. I'd really like to end up with a wagon when it's all said and done, and I feel like this is pretty good trading stock toward a wagon. So, all right, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the van, and I'll see you next time. Bye.